Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8. And today I'm gonna be doing a multiplayer pro test of the car that you see on the screen right now. And that is the Mosler. Can you guess it? Nah, it's the Landshark. It's just that all of the Moslers look very similar, but yeah, today we're focusing on the Landshark because this car is currently on sale. And maybe you're wondering, hey DBT, is this a good car to go for? Should I get it? Should I upgrade it? Is it a good car? Well, today we're gonna try to find that out in multiplayer. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing these things help the channel to continue to grow, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more Asphalt 8 right here. Now, like I just mentioned, the car is currently on sale, and I noticed that only because I decided to check in my beginner account where I don't have as many cars as I do in this, my main account, and I wanted to check what cars are in the rotation, on the sale rotation for this week. And amongst all of the cars that were available, I thought that this was the more interesting one. Again, Mosler Landshark, this is a screenshot from my other account, and it's selling for 7,000 tokens, or 280 vouchers, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend you to spend that because, you know, that's the premium currency. But either way. So this is a car that I thought, hey, let's check it out. Let's do a test of this thing and see if it's a good or a bad car. So let's have a look at the stats. And here we go. We got the Mosler, which is a Class B car of the rank of 1680. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go. The Mosler at a rank of 1858 of... No, wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go, Mosler Landshark. all right. So I'm just joking because, man, like I said, these cars are so incredibly similar looking, which makes sense. They're all built from the same car, just obviously with differences in terms of some aero bits here and there. But yeah, you can just see how they look very similar. Still, personally, I like the most the Mosler Super GT because that is the more racing looking one. But again, the focus today is on the Landshark. Classic car of the rank of 1859. But as I normally say, there's not much that we can learn from these stats right here because the acceleration is not accurate. The top speed plus nitro is gonna be the average for this rank, so nothing to learn about that either. And the handling is at least the part where we can kind of figure out that it should have some decent handling given the numbers over here. This is, I think, the stat that it's also sort of reliable. So at least over there you get to learn, yeah, this seems to be like a good handling car. So let's try it out in multiplayer. Now, I really haven't done this clarification often lately, but still I thought it's worth mentioning. I'm playing currently in classic season of multiplayer. Oh wow, my commercial already over there, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Obviously this being multiplayer, and now thanks to the VIP system and whatnot, you know that the game may be unfair and all of that. It is what it is. I still have fun playing the game, so I'm just going, oh! what happened there? I'm just gonna continue playing it because, hey, I know that a lot of people are super frustrated by this whole thing of the VIP system and people who have high VIP levels having an objective advantage over every other player because their cars just go that much faster. I get that, it is indeed annoying, but at the end of the day, like I said, I just enjoy doing the races in this game, looking at my cars, looking at them, driving them, hearing them, so yeah, I'm gonna continue enjoying this process while I can. But anyway, so what's up with the Mosler Landshark? I don't know. I really haven't driven this car a whole lot. All I know is that back in the day when I was deciding which Mosler to get, and I'm talking years ago, I asked people around and they were telling me, get this one because, oh my god, this is the better one of the Moslers. I mean, between this and the Super GT. And, well, again, I don't know because I haven't really played much with it. Even if this is a better car, I would still go for the other one, and that's what I did back then. But for that same reason, once I eventually got my Landshark, you know, I was like, well, you know, I'll upgrade it, but I don't know that I want to play much with it. Ooh, and we're orbital loop. Let's see if I can do something half decent. I've said it a million times. This is a track where one of the two tracks where I tend to do relatively right. So let's see what I can do over here. Now, granted, I did see some powerful cars in this race, but hey, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, whether they're more powerful cars, whether they go faster, whether they have VIP and all of that stuff, I just don't care for it, honestly. I just rather enjoy the process of racing than to get W's. And that is the one thing that I've been trying to say for the longest time in my videos. And I understand that not everybody thinks in this way because, well, some people are more focused only on getting W's and things like that. But I personally just have more fun doing the races and whatnot and just, you know, I don't know. Am I weird for that? I understand both perspectives, but yeah, I would rather chill and just enjoy my cars. But anyway, So what I'm discovering from driving this car is that the nitro duration, especially the triple tap, seems pretty bad. Now it's understood given that triple tap is always meant to be the worst nitro duration, but still it just doesn't feel very comfortable. The perfect nitro seems relatively alright, so at least the nitro department is not straight up atrocious. So hey, we're learning little by little about this car. You know what, I'm thinking that maybe I want to change the color of the car because this does have a lot of options and I might as well check that out. Hey, a second place, that's not too bad. I did say that I tend to do relatively alright in this track, so that's kind of neat. Oh, but if we wanted to test out the nitro duration on this thing, there's no better place than Iceland. Well, technically there's tracks that are worse with the nitro, but still, this is gonna put it to the test. So let's see what we can do over here. But yeah, at the very least, nitro seems alright. From what I've seen so far, the handling, it seems also on the good side. I'm really curious about the drift, but fortunately that is why later in this video I'm gonna do the usual spiral drift test where I tested in Munich. So we'll figure that out. Overall, from what I'm experiencing so far, it doesn't seem too bad a car, I'll tell you that. Oh, I was supposed to do some... Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I wanted to do some barrel rolls, some flat spins. Oh, you f***ing kidding me? Fine. Oh, great, and I respawn meter at absolutely no speed. Let's go game, man. I hate when the game does that. Respawn you mid-air with no speed, so whoa, so much fun, because then you fall super behind. Let's go. Alright, whatever. Yeah, and I have no nitro to speak of, so yeah, there's no such thing as a comeback in this race. It's fine. You love to see when someone knocks you down. Now, to be fair, oh Jesus Christ, what happened with this dude? Oh my, give me two. Oh, come on, I wanted another flat spin. Jesus. Hold up. I'm not gonna say that that individual knocked me down on purpose, because it was in the middle of a jump. You know that in the middle of a jump, random. Wait. How did I gain a couple of positions just now? What just happened? What was that? And I just lost the position. Well, one position again, but what just happened with those two dudes? Did they crash or something? Well, I wasn't dead last, so that's gotta count for something, I suppose. Yeah, I have no clue what just happened there. I legit thought I was gonna be dead last, but hey, it's fine. Whoa, unboosted bolide. Okay. Apparently the game is just like, I'm just gonna throw you into the long tracks, enjoy. Again, it doesn't seem that the nitro of this car is terrible, but okay, game. I guess I appreciate the concern to really test out the nitro capabilities. That is, if I don't get knocked down again and something like that happens, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. But oh yeah, I was gonna say that I did see a couple more absolutes in this race, man. I said it, and look, I am happy for people to have been able to unlock the absolute in the sense of, oh, they got one of the best cars in the game, you know, from the Chrome Marauder event, right? Oh, you and it had to be a goddamn absolute, didn't it? Oh, here I am saying that I'm happy for you guys, and you knocked me down like that. God damn it, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else for the entirety of this video. Ah, man. All right, well, I'll say that I'm surprised at the drift there. I mean, it's not amazing or anything, but I was expecting it to be wider, so that's why I ended up hitting the inside of that turn. Whatever. I'm just gonna show you the end of this race. It made no sense to show you all the rest of the race because nothing happens over there, so it's fine. 9th place, whatever. I did say it that I would see what I would do if it wasn't for people knocking me down, and then yeah, of course, people knocked me down. Great. Now, to be fair, it wasn't necessarily that they pushed me against the wall. They just bounced on me, or I bounced on. Whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. You know what time it is. Spiral drift test! Let's see how this thing drifts after all. Yeah, I painted the car black because, whatever, it's fine. It's just a short test. All right, yeah, look at that. I did have to release the button slightly a couple of times. All right, take 2. Let's see if I can do it a little bit better, or maybe worse, who knows. All right, yeah, I'm gonna say that this is a pretty decent drift for the car. And in the opposite direction, just for good measure, as usual. Let's see. Get out of the way, Lambo. here we go. Whoa! That's my bad, that's my bad. I started that drift in the wrong position, so yeah, no. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Get away, Lambo! Here we go. Yeah, you need to start a little bit wide here. Well, maybe I started too wide, but yeah, I think you get an idea, right? Not the best drift in any way, shape, or form, but it's not bad at all. It's definitely usable. All right, and for the time to wall test, it put me against that Jamera, which is actually not too bad because the Jamera can absolutely ultra out-accelerate me, which allows me to move away, and hopefully we're gonna get a half-decent read of the time with that. A second attempt just for good measure, but as usual, it's super difficult nowadays to out-accelerate cars cleanly in this mode, so that's why I have to go with this, and well, hopefully that's gonna be relatively accurate. But really the cleanest test, of course, it is in gate drift, because there's not a single opponent, so let's do it! That's as quickly as I could do the triple tap, so let's see. Alright, well, there you go. If you wanted to see the time to wall, there it is. Now, coming back to the actual multiplayer races, I'm gonna be trying to shut up for these races. I'm gonna try to quote-unquote lock in and see what I can do, because I do realize that I do a terrible job at showing you the actual performance of the car because I keep on yapping all day long, and that makes me a little bit more distracted when I'm driving. People don't drive distracted, whether in game or in real life. But let's see what I can do if I try to focus here. Oh, there's Axel Jesko. What's up, dude? Up! I mean, unsurprisingly, this car's not the best accelerator, so of course, cars were gonna out-accelerate me like that. It's fine. Expected, really. Whoa! Oh, the nitro! The nitro! I don't know if you could tell, but we kind of collided a little bit, not hard, obviously, but just enough to mess up a little bit my line. And, well, that knocked me off the course. You know what I'm saying, right? Ah! Hey, at third place? That's not bad. I think that was pretty alright. Let's see. I got defeated by an Ultima and the Absolute, but I did beat 3 like in Halloween's, Centenario Trevita, and another Centenario. Hey, that wasn't bad. You see what I'm saying? If I try to focus, surprisingly, I don't drop as bad. Area 51. Okay. Oh, there's one of those totally not suspicious colored names, but... Alright, so... let's see how we do over here. I can never remember which version is which, so let's see if this is gonna be the one with crazy no nitro section. No! The frog, what? Man, was that my fault? I'm not sure if it was. I was steering all the way to the left. And the handling of this car seems good enough where I think I should have been able to do that turn, but apparently I wasn't. All right, I'm gonna do the same. No point in showing you a race where I'm gonna end in dead last, so let's just move on. And as I said that I'm racing against that Jesko Absolute, I think, for the dead last, though I just realized that he just crashed, so oof. I think that was a Jesko Absolute, so if anything, I'm gonna be able to say, hey, I beat a Jesko Absolute. So, I don't know, let's see. Oh, wow, someone slowed down. What's happening? Oh no, and I was looking at the minimap and it looked like someone just straight up stopped, but no, never mind. It's fine. Yeah, so in races where I'm just gonna be dead last and I know that nothing is gonna happen, then I might as well skip the race, right? I'm still gonna show you that I lost the race. As I always say, I don't cherry pick races or anything. I show you all of the races that happen. It's fine. Yep, it was a Jesko Absolute. Let's go! I guess I can take that to my grave or something. I don't know. Oh well. The game wanted to give us the long tracks on the first half of this video, and now it's like, hey, here's a short track, enjoy, DBT. And honestly, short tracks in cars that don't have great nitro, specifically the triple tap like this car, well, you know, this might work a tiny bit in my favor, or not, because I'm bad at driving, especially in this track, so woo, let's go. Now, this race is taking forever to start, so whenever you want game, I'll be right here ready to start, just waiting for you. So good, okay, shut up, DBT, focus. I say focus and I mess up the very first turn. Oh, nice. All the nitros responding just in time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, we're fine. Oh, you're I'm fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm good. You're good. Everyone's good. I'm out of nitro. Did I overtake somebody over there? No, I don't think so. I think I was already in 7, so I finished in 7. Ah, whatevs, man. Whatevs. I mean, the result could have been so much better had I not crashed into the wreckage of the other dude, so RIP DBT. You know what? I should just learn to shut up. The game is like, oh, really? Now you're saying that you want a long track or what? Let me give you Tokyo. Reverse. Enjoy DBT. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, at least we got a couple of half-decent results. Now, as usual, multiplayer is a lot about randomness. Yeah, I was saying earlier that, you know, the VIP and all of that and whatever. Some people do have an advantage. It's fine. Don't get too stuck with that. Multiplayer is just randomness. Whatever can happen. And I'm starting at the very, very last. Let's go. It's even better. Woohoo. Oh wait, it's not reverse. I thought it was reverse. Okay, well, small blessings, I guess. And everybody's lagging. I'm worried that actually it's me who's lagging. As I always say, when everybody's lagging, it's not the world that it's wrong. It is you who is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, please don't knock me down, people. Please stay away from me. Oh, God. Don't touch me. No! They had to take all of the nitro, didn't they? Up! Oh, Jesus. I'm out of nitro again. What a surprise. Man, these people are lagging so hard. I just keep on seeing in the minimap, lagging and lagging. Oh, well, it is what it is. So, like I said, I may not have done the best job at showing the car in terms of, oh yeah, it performs amazing or anything. It doesn't perform amazing. It performs all right, which is basically the case for the vast majority of the cars in this game. So if you're curious about the car, just be prepared for it to not be a king. It definitely isn't, but it's still a very beautiful car. It sounds good. It looks good. So why not enjoy it if you have the tokens to spend and whatnot? But again, don't think that this is an amazing car. And I guess I did a good job at showing that it is not an amazing car. I don't know. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. If you enjoyed this video, once again, like, subscribe. If you want to get a heart and a pin, you need to leave me the keyframes, which for today is going to be hard to tell them apart, but the Moslers do be looking great. First person to post it, get the heart, a pin, and all of that stuff. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.